The Okavango Delta is part of Africa's Rift Valley, fanning out across the Kalahari in Botswana's northwest. It finally gained World Heritage listing just 2 years ago. The main channels of the delta are as clear as tap water, with the reed systems acting as a filter over the Kalahari sands beneath. We stayed in the Western Delta at Seba camp, managed by Tim Gaunt.
I actually got to visit the Okavango Delta as a kid for the first time when I was 12, I think. It was enough to really put the Okavango Delta on my heart, so to speak.
Termite mounds are the delta's building blocks. At a surprise lunch stop, we found they have multiple uses, such as, yes, a pizza oven.
You can barely believe it. This is a garlic, pesto, mozzarella, bit of lemon on it, pizza, baked in a termite mound in the middle of the Okavango Delta.
This was one of the great culinary treats of our lives. The long stems of water lilies are used by delta tribes as nature's perfect filtered straws.
All the deads will, from here to here, you won't get any deaths.
Joe has learned another trick or two over time, which he was happy to share with Stella.
Right,
you,
okay,
Joe.
you're welcome.
Oh, Joe, you do the nicest thing for me. Honey, why did you ever make me a water lily necklace?
Hyenas are a much maligned animal, but theirs is a fascinating and complex society to which Joe has been a first-hand witness.
I found about maybe 6-7 hyenas on this one, and they were just ripping her apart, you know. Yeah, they were just taking all the ears out, you know. She was so full of blood, and I thought maybe she was gonna die. And I think maybe after a while, she survived, and then they accept her again.
A cherished memory of life in Nauen came unexpectedly via the Sydney Olympics. As Kathy Freeman did us proud in our old home, there was equal pride for an Olympic star in our new home. In the men's 800 metres, Glody Dubé became the first athlete from Botswana to qualify for any Olympic final. He went to school in Nauen, right here, and his homecoming with coach Adam Leatham was a truly joyous event. Over sundowners one evening, Joe revealed a royal connection, no less. Princess Diana helped put Africa on the front pages. Her sons share their mother's passion. William spent part of his gap year in the Delta, including some time here at Seba with Joe.
We worked together to build all this well for the water, and then it's still working from his hand, you know, and he was like an ordinary person, you know, and he was willing to work. And I could see him, you know, when we were...
He worked hard.
Yes, he worked hard.
Wherever you travel, the people and the land have a special spirit and resilience. We drove across stunning Namibia, where a new and more dramatic vista greets you around every sweeping bend. We trekked to Victoria Falls in Zambia to see, hear and feel one of nature's most extraordinary spectacles. This time round, we took in the full impact. Green gorillas in the mist, staring down into that swirling abyss. The famous Falls Bridge was opened by Charles Darwin's son more than 100 years ago. For people and animals, Africa is never passive. It's always probing for weakness. There is a deep appreciation of life's basics, like rain, or pula, as it's known in Setswana. Botswana remains an economic and conservation success story. Thanks to my family, I've indulged in African obsession over many years, and it's never waned. My great hope is that this will be here for a very long time to come.
If people don't find a profitable way to look after these wild areas, people will find some other use for the land, be that through agriculture or mining or whatever.
But I think if we keep it this way, that's the only way.
Now, I can't make my kids love Africa any more than I can make them clean up their bedrooms. But I hope that this trip has given them just a taste of its magic. And I also hope that it's given them even some understanding of the complicated issues that surround the preservation and the conservation of these vast and magnificent wilderness areas.